Hi everyone, and welcome back to the garden. I've got some really exciting news I want to share with you today. I also want to give you a quick update on some of the winter damage I've had, but we'll save the depressing stuff till later. Let's talk about the exciting news first. So it's something I've been working on for a couple of, or maybe a month so far. Probably got another month to go. It's quite a big project. So basically, we have had some paving down probably since the house was built. It's old council slabs, concrete paving. It was a bit wobbly. The paths aren't quite where we want them to be, or certain areas aren't as big as we want them to be. And we've decided to completely redo them, put down some nice outdoor tiles. It'll be, look a lot more modern. And I just can't wait for it to be finished, really. But it's a lot of hard work. I've been working 6 hours today, filling a skip, digging. It's really hard work. What's that? Copying Yorkshire Chris again? He's doing his paths, isn't he? It's actually I'm not. I know it looks that way, but I've been planning this since very early on in the year. We decided we'd redo the paths, and interesting to see that Yorkshire Chris has had the same idea, really. I think we're doing different styles. And mine, is paths, but also redoing the patio and also creating a new patio as well, which is quite good. So these are the old slabs that we had down. I sold 87 of these, that like whole slabs, and I had loads of sort of cut slabs like that left over. They're 2 foot by 3 foot. That one's not, but most of them are. And they're 2-inch thick, so they're really heavy. I think they're sort of 60 or 65 kilos each. So shifting those was a real big task. So we're keeping that bit of path down there because no one goes down there, and I just store plants. It's a bit of a sort of a nursery, plants down there. So I don't want to go to the expense of redoing that. Now you can see under this sub base, just here where the concrete is here, that's where the previous path was. So it was right up tight against the house. Real big drop from the patio doors, and so we're making this area much bigger. So taking up a bit of lawn, but I think it's worth it. It'll be a nice big, a new patio right outside the back doors, and I'll put some nice pots, get some more pots, and put them on with some Mediterranean style plants in. So that area is completely new. This area has just been redesigned slightly. It's just a little bit wider. Also gives a bit more space for the sliders or the slidees to come down. This area has been made a tiny bit wider as well, so you can come out the back door with a bit more space. Down the side of the house we've also made it a little bit wider. You can see the current path sort of ends here, so we're sort of only a brick and a half wider, but that will go all the way down there to the drive. Got some type 1 there which needs bringing round and filling up this area here because we're raising the level. So the top of these brick walls are going to be the tiles are going to rest on. So if you imagine, an inch above this brick wall, that's where the level's going to be. So much higher, significantly higher than it was before. I think we're still going to need a step out from the patio doors, but that's no problem. We can sort that quite easily. And I'll keep you updated with progress. So if you're interested in this project, then please do like and subscribe if you don't already. And here's basically the patio is the same size as it was before. No real change here. This is the main patio, so that's going to be more or less the same, just a bit nicer. And then we're also going to put a path going down to the shed past the greenhouse. So this is where we're up to with the bricklaying. This is going to be a bit of a slope, but we're going to do it so that we avoid any steps whatsoever. And it's going to end just where this little peg is there. I haven't done all the way up to the trampoline because the way we installed the trampoline, it's not particularly sort of I don't want to be laying tiles right up to that. I don't think it's a good idea, so we're going to stop it there. And yeah, the garden's a complete tip, because everything that was on the path and the patio has had to come off. I've got, stuff everywhere. I'm trying to move stuff about every few days so I don't end up with more patches like this. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on that. It's a shame that I've not been able to enjoy all these spring flowers. Well, I have enjoyed them, but we haven't been able to sit out and eat meals on the table, which is normally over there, whilst they're in flower. So, but it will all be worth it when it's finished, I'm sure. So an update on the winter damage. I know it seems a long way away from winter today. It's a beautiful day. It's probably 20 degrees. I've got a Shamrock's humilis here, and it's a bit odd. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. We obviously had a really cold December, but it's got some green left in it. But the central growth is all sort of pretty badly hit. So the older leaves are actually looking better. I always get spotting on this plant, but the spears are pretty solid. I have had a few spear pulls from, I think it was this one actually. I think that one's spear pulled. But I'm just gonna pray that gets a bit better. All of my cordylines suffered really bad damage. This is the least damaged of all of them. Second least damaged. And I don't know what's going to happen to it really. It's definitely going to reshoot from the base, I'm confident of that. But it may reshoot from further up the trunk as well. But it is sort of mid-May now and there's no sign of anything happening, so that's a bit worrying. My formium took a real hit as well, and I'm not sure if people describe spear pull in formiums, but that, if that is possible, that's what happened here as well. So the central leaves sort of pulled out because they'd rotted at the base due to the cold and or damp, probably a combination of the two. And I'm just hoping it's going to regrow. Again, I think it probably will. I think it'll produce some new shoots, hopefully anyway. But basically all of that will be lost, I think. It was much bigger. If you look back at a video from last year, it was, virtually as tall as this Trachycarpus next to it. So that's a shame. Several cordylines over here, completely defoliated. Nothing left on them at all. This one's got 2 meters of trunk. There's another one behind the bamboo, 2 meters of trunk. Completely stripped back. And again, no sign yet of any regrowth, but I'm fairly confident it's coming. in the greenhouse. There's lots of recovering plants, including Shamrops humilis. These are all in things grown in pots. I've got a few Shamrops humilises in here, all with very similar damage, but all with sort of signs of life. We've got a few cordylines grown in pots as well, which are recovering, or you know, I've put in here to recover because they should reshoot from the base, as I say. Lots of canary line date palms also recovering, or placed in here to recover. Even the small seedlings that I grow with little heat cables around them are normally absolutely fine, but this year in the greenhouse, this year they've been hit. Spider plant, again, normally absolutely fine in the greenhouse. It's, I was going to say cold greenhouse. It's got a heating cable going around it. It's pretty cold, and the heating cable only goes on when it's, you know, going to go below 0. More Shamrops. These are Seriferas. Some are okay, a couple not looking so good, and lots of Washingtonia robustas, very badly damaged as well. Others will grow out. So yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. There's lots going on, really busy. With every spare minute I've got, I'm out here filling the skip with another wheelbarrow full, or bringing some ballast round, or mixing mortar to lay bricks. You know, there's endless jobs at the minute. So that's before, you know, the garden needs attention. The grass, you know, could really do with a cut, but I just, you know, want to get this finished. So I may, you know, be doing no mow May this month, more out of coincidence, or, you know, not really deliberately for the wildlife benefit, just because I won't have a chance to mow. Yeah, please do subscribe if you want to see more updates. I think it'll look really good when it's finished, but let's wait and see. Okay, thanks very much for watching, if indeed you still are.